So, if you follow closely to news about AI, chances are you already have heard about Suno.ai, an AI that generates songs for you. You input a few parameters like genres and lyrics, and the AI could handle the rest and gives you music. I first came across this AI from someone using it to turn the text from the packaging of a medicine into a song. And the result was quite hilarious, even for someone who's not that big of an AI fan like me. So recently, I decided to give Suno.ai a shot. From my very limited knowledge, this kind of stuff has never been as quite a forte as other tasks such as handwriting recognition. So when Suno.ai returned tracks that are really close to your everyday common music, I was actually quite impressed. Listen to these two tracks I've asked Suno.ai to make for me.
Still the choices I made I can't trade. In smoky bars and empty halls, their laughter still lingers on the walls. Their faces in my mind replay. In the end it's just me and yesterday. Piano plays softly a mournful tune under the weight of the silver moon. Your eyes were oceans and I capsized in the deep blue of your sad goodbye. Piano plays softly a mournful tune under the weight of the silver moon. Your eyes were oceans and I capsized in the deep blue of your sad goodbye.
But the moment I listened to the tracks generated by Suno.ai closely, I noticed a lot of hiccups. Sometimes the vocal doesn't follow the lyrics, they sing the wrong line or just straight up scats when they should have been following the lyrics. Sometimes the generated tracks will have this weird reprise part at the end, which I can only assume that the AI is trained on data scraped from places like YouTube, and on those sites, musicians sometimes use a part of the music as the BGM for the promotion parts at the end of music videos. Listen to this other generated track and you'll know what I mean.
I couldn't tell in a world where I'm so alone. Oh, a love where I'm so alone. We danced till dawn, music soft and sweet, tiptoed on love's fragile, deceitful street. Your laughter a tune I couldn't tell. It masked the cry of your silent farewell. Farewell, farewell. Whoa.
So when things like this happen, I will have to edit it manually using Audacity to at least make it sound passable. Sometimes I have to use another AI to separate the vocal and the backing track so that I can properly make the edits. And sometimes it's just unsalvageable. And the editing took me way too much time anyway. It's not the kind of time that I would want to spend on something that I can't legally say I own, because it's all AI generated after all. Nearly all the tracks I've managed to ask Suno.ai to make are all at best of rough demo quality. And among all of those flaws, the biggest problem I've encountered is that even if the results are as impressive as they were never quite what I wanted. This feeling of being annoyed from the results being close but not quite is very similar to the experience I've had with Novo.ai. If you didn't know, Novo.ai provides a tool that can generate anime-style illustrations, but the images it generates often has many technical issues, like blurry fingers, broken limbs, extra limbs, limbs that are bent in an impossible way, limbs from different persons merging together, and a lot of other technical issues. And among all those technical issues, the images never quite turn out the way I wish it could. So what I would do to try to get that one perfect image is that I would change the prompt and the parameters and every little things they allow me to change. And I will do it again and again and again. It was frustrating to say the least. And I always ended up in the same spot. The results are quite good if you look at it from face value, but they are always shy of what I had in mind. It felt like I was asking for something that the AI simply couldn't deliver on a fundamental level. And you know what's worse about all this? It costs real money. I haven't paid for Suno yet, but I've spent way too much money on Suno.ai. The return rate on this investment was so bad, it got to the point multiple times that I was like, you know what? Screw this. Forget about the AI. Just give me a pen and a tablet. It's fine. I will learn how to draw the thing myself. And this is really funny in a way. I wrote the outline for the script of this video and asked ChatGPT to generate the full script for me. And while the result is okay, it's not in a way that I will be comfortable recording myself with. So I ended up having to rewrite nearly all of the script on my own. All of this led me to think about the people who use AI and call themselves artists. Out of all the people I have seen online, they themselves are the ones who are the most adamant about making people acknowledging them as proper artists. Well, I don't know what kind of tools they use, because they often seem to have better results than I do. I do wonder if the reason why they are so paranoid about this is that they secretly or subconsciously know that they were never involved in the creation process, and they were never in control of anything about the medium. And because of that, they feel the same kind of powerlessness as I did deep down when using Suno.ai and Suno.ai. I very certainly did feel very powerless after spending many hours and a lot of money poking and tweaking just to not have something that I can fully enjoy. So where does all of this leave us? Well, AI can certainly be a powerful tool in at least two kinds of circumstances. The ones where you have absolutely no idea how to begin and need that one shot in the dark as your reference. And the ones where one doesn't need to truly enjoy the things he created and just needs something that looks good enough. Like, for example, making promotional materials for corporations and stock images for web articles. For anything other than those two, it would be fun for a while in the beginning. But because with AI you have much more restriction and have way less control, you would just get frustrated with what you can do in the end. And the more you pay for the tools to make these restricted creative decisions for you, the less worthy it feels to do so. At least that's the case for me. So my conclusion about using this Suno.ai tool is that I should just forget about it and start learning how to write songs. Thanks for watching. I currently don't have an upload schedule, but I do talk about things like this from time to time. So if you enjoy contents like this, consider subscribing to the channel. That's it for now, and I shall see you in the next video.